Dear parents, do you allow your children to play video games? Well, whatever your answer may be, I think we can all agree that many parents nowadays distrust video games and don't want them in the house because they are afraid that they will damage their child's performance at school. I, however, believe parents should allow kids to play video games. Back when I was younger, I pretty much spent my time playing games, exploring worlds, and completing missions. I was a hero, fighting powerful villains, bringing justice, not afraid of any challenges. It was very fun back then, and I made many great memories. However, this would be where many super protective parents would interrupt and say that my parents should have banned my time right then and there. Of course, I disagree. But first, let me break down their argumentative misconceptions. Nevertheless, there are many fears that are like red flags and key reasons for parents. Now, please bear with me and react a bit later. Number one, parents are afraid that we will get addicted. Addiction among gamers is very common. If someone who can't control themselves plays games too much, they are very likely to become addicted. When people become addicted, they become mindless zombies who literally live in the non-real world. However, parents can still fix this. They can still instill a better sense of responsibility into their children rather than instantly putting the blame on the game. Number two, parents are afraid of inappropriate content. Kids playing video games may sometimes get to see over-violent or sexual scenes. But wait, aren't these scenes also in movies, TV series, and YouTube? It's kind of ironic, isn't it? Most parents are willing to hand over their children their phone while opening up YouTube, but would not be willing to open a game for their own children. I'd argue that opening YouTube is even worse than leaving a game for your child, considering the many inappropriate videos that could be on YouTube. From my experience with my little cousins, children tend to get bored very quickly. If something doesn't make them entertained, they're most likely going to click off. This is especially true with YouTube videos, where children are most likely going to click off after only about a minute of watching. This increases the chance of the children encountering inappropriate content by a very high amount. However, if you were to open a game for your child, it would keep your child entertained for much longer and therefore decrease the chance of them encountering anything inappropriate. Number three, parents are concerned for our physical and mental health. Lack of exercise and staring at the screen for long periods of time are bad. I am not here to deny facts, as there have been negative effects that have been proven by science. But even without video games, people will still be lazy. It's not like taking away video games will make children suddenly want to do their homework, or finish their project due tomorrow, or study for their exams. None of that. But there is a very simple solution, which is that parents can set an exercise routine and proper meals for us kids. Given that most fears our parents have are not that solid, let's look at the bright side and let me give you reasons why parents should allow kids to play video games. Number one, games can encourage creativity. Studies have shown that young PC and console fans show better creativity. A study at Michigan State University was an interesting one. See, schoolgoers were given a task of drawing a picture using curved shapes and then inventing a story based on what they have. Those who played regularly showed much better results. Number two, failing is a part of winning. Doing something wrong in the digital world is a way to succeed. In a game that I once played called Roblox Bed Wars, you will have to do a lot of strategizing. It doesn't matter whether it's what items to buy, when to attack the enemies, or when to simply run away, you will still have to do a lot of planning and predicting. And if you're just like me, and you're kind of bad at all of the things I just mentioned, you're most likely going to fail a lot. Once you fail, you're most likely going to lose. However, this is okay, since you can improve from your mistakes. Let's step back from our main topic and talk about school. It's the place where many children, just like me, are afraid of making mistakes and getting bad marks. But isn't the purpose of school a place that instills the desire to learn new things, which of course is impossible without making mistakes? Am I right or am I wrong? Number 3, games can boost problem-solving skills. No matter how chaotic an adventure may seem from the outside, it's always very structured. We are given the settings, the mission, and obstacles to overcome. For this, a child is forced to analyze lots and lots of data. They have to perform actions in a specific order to learn to organize themselves. There is no chance a person won't absorb this spirit of logic. A hard-to-achieve target won't scare them because they see a very clear way to get to it. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Well, I'm nowhere near done yet. Number 4, games can improve brain development. When it comes to stimulating the brain, most titles will do. The gameplay is designed to load it with work, processing, making fast decisions, and many more things that will definitely require you to use at least some of your brain. Number 5, games can enhance socialization. Back in its early stages, gaming used to be a solitary pastime, but with online technology nowadays, it's more about interacting with others than spending time by yourself. Many games nowadays are multiplayer or online games, where you play with other people. In my example of Roblox Bed Wars earlier, you will have to play with other people. It doesn't matter if they're a teammate you're supposed to be helping or an enemy you're supposed to be fighting. You are still going to have to play with other people. This can help you make more friends, which can enhance your socialization overall. Number 6, games can bring families together. Have you ever looked at your child and wondered, how can I spend more time with him? Well, why not do the obvious and join him in the fun? As I said earlier, many games nowadays are multiplayer or online games. If your child happens to be playing one, you can just simply join him. This will make you both a lot closer. My dad plays games on console with me, and I can assure you it was a lot more enjoyable than I was just playing by myself, confused at the task I was supposed to do. Besides, this will also allow you to control what your child enjoys to restrict unwanted content. Number 7, there are many video gaming careers. Professional gamers participate in tournaments and earn large sums of money, but not all become e-sportsmen. There are many other directions to head to: developers, engineers, and many more. In short, anything that's related to coding is a promising career. In conclusion, before you, the parents, launch an entire hurricane against my arguments, consider this. I am not for allowing kids to spend days in front of their screens. Duh. That's crazier than crazy. Everything must be within moderation. But should kids be allowed to play video games? Of course, they definitely should, but with limitations. There must be time to play and time to do other things, such as homework. It's a wiser strategy than useless bans. And this is why I believe parents should allow kids to play video games. Thank you.